We continue to follow that breaking news out of Hoover, where Carlee Russell turning herself in to the Hoover City Jail and bonding out as she faces 2 misdemeanor charges after confessing to lying about her kidnapping.
Russell charged with false reporting to law enforcement authorities and falsely reporting an incident. Now to our team coverage on the arrest. Ajane Robinson and Liviana Calmes have been covering this story all day.
Ajane was at the news conference. What's the latest in this case, Ajane?
Well, Sarah, Morgan, here's what we know so far. Carlee Russell has been charged with 2 misdemeanors. We know that those charges can carry up to 1 year in jail with a $1,000 bond. Now, Chief Durzis starting the news conference by saying Carlee's decision to fake her kidnapping and report a small child on the interstate caused panic and alarm. Today, the chief said he also agreed with the public on the frustration felt by many after countless folks dedicated their time and money into finding Russell, all for it not to be true. Now, Durzis says Russell is facing the consequences of her actions.
I can tell you that I will be contacting our state legislatures on behalf of law enforcement in Montgomery and asking them to look at this law applied to these facts and urge them to add an enhancement to current legislation when somebody falsely reports kidnapping or another violent crime.
And city leaders telling me today they'll look at their own resolution to ask the state for tougher penalties. Now, we're also hearing from Carlee's attorney, Emory Anthony. Our Liviana Calmes has more information. Liviana, what is Carlee's attorney saying?
Yeah, Ajane, I spoke to her attorney right after that press conference that you were at today. I mean, we've been at Hoover City Jail where he tells us she was booked and released after those charges were made, and then he tells us just before the press conference. Now, we've been here, hours. We're watching and waiting at several different entrances around this Hoover City Jail, and we were more than surprised to hear that she had already been booked and released out of here when many media outlets have been kind of watching every entrance here. But I was able to, like you said, catch up with Emory Anthony, Carlee's attorney, right after that press conference and hear what exactly he had to say regarding how she dealt with today. He said it was a very difficult day for her, and he says that she is still working through these issues that have been mentioned in several of these press conferences in the last couple of weeks. He said that as far as what's next for her, she's got a journey ahead. He tells me, quote, "I would hope 100% that she will be on a better journey, and we will do what's needed to get her on that journey, and we will have to deal with some situations with her to get her there, but that's just part of the process." Now, we do know exactly what she was charged with, which are things that you mentioned here, but he did say they will be setting a court date soon, and I'll be keeping you updated with any new details about that. For now, live in Hoover, Liviana Calmes, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.